Welcome back to JB Reviews. Today we're going to do a video on the lighting on this 2023 Toyota Tundra. So let's go ahead and unlock it with the key fob. Check that out. Pretty cool. Nice accent light. Makes it a little bit easier to find your truck at night. But let's check out the back too. I'm going to go ahead and unlock it one more time so you guys can see the tail lights. So here it is. This is a better spot right here. Pretty cool. And of course you have LED lights for your license plate. And then you have a light here for your conventional hitch. Now I'm gonna lock it one more time. And then check out your mirrors here. And then your lights above for your center high mount. And then for your bed you have lights on both sides. And they're pretty bright too. Now I know you can't really see it right now, but I'll show it to you in a second. This is a limited trim level. If you get an SR5 or below, it does have a reflective style. So this is like a quad projector style. I'm gonna go ahead and flip the truck around. We're gonna put it on the big garage here so you guys can see the color on the projector. And you guys can see the cutoff as well. Before I show you guys the low beam, this is the daytime running light. And look how bright it is too. You basically have a really bright LED right here. And then it kind of runs off to the side there. Really nice design. And this is basically considered a switchback. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here. So there it is. Actually, you know what? We're gonna turn off the lights. That way you can see it a little bit better. So there it is. Check that out. So you have like a really cool like effect. So it kind of goes down. And here's the mirrors again. And then the tail lights actually have like a really nice function too. Isn't that pretty cool? Now as far as the headlights go, this is probably the best headlights in the truck market. I mean, and I'm talking about all of them. Like the color on these projectors, super nice, like a lot of purples and blues. And look at the cutoff. Like that is super nice. A lot of color on the top of the line here too. And they are very wide. Let's see if they go over here. Yeah, look how far out they go. You don't normally see headlights like this. I think Lexus does a better job than Toyota does, and this is probably in that same bracket with the amount of light that it puts out. And something cool that they did is they added lights for the fog lights. I should say they added the fog lights here in the center. In the past they always give you this big old bulging circle, so this really does add a nice accent to the front. So let's go ahead and turn those on so you guys can see it. So here's something I just learned. In the past, Toyota never would allow you to turn the fog lights on without the headlights. I guess they must have changed that at some point because I just have the fog lights on without the headlights. But look how wide they are. They go pretty darn far. And I'm pretty close to the garage, but yeah, they go all the way out there. Pretty awesome. And unless this guy did a update to his truck, you never could run with just the fog lights on. But I like the way it looks too. Looks super nice. I do think that the Toyota Tundra has the best lighting. Now we are going to take it for a drive here in a second so you guys can see the light on the road because there's a lot of dark roads out here. But let's take a look at the lights on the interior because that's equally important. Now keep in mind this is a limited. I don't know about the higher trim levels, so we'll have to at some point get one. But they do have like blue lights for your buttons. And then check out your gauge cluster here. Super clean. I like the blue accents for the lights. You cannot change them as far as I can tell. I will try it out here. There's no accent lights or ambient lighting inside the interior. I like to see light on the floor here, but this is like the only light that they kind of give you, and it just kind of shines down here for your storage. There's also a blue light for your center console. And let's see, and you put a blue light in for your glove box down below too. But nothing in the back. It's pretty dark back here, guys. And I'm surprised that they didn't decide to put any lights in here, because that ambient lighting is very useful. And then these are going to be LED too for your mirrors on each side. So here are the interior lights on the roof. Just to show you the illumination there. And there's just 2 small LEDs back there, and they're pretty bright. And then you have 2 more up front right there, and then you can kind of see the light down there. So they kind of shine towards the driver and the front passenger, and you kind of see it on the steering wheel there. They're not that bright, but they give you enough light inside the interior. Normally we have this black interior. These lights don't work that well, but I would like to see just some lighting down here, maybe a little bit more on the door. You just have this one for the ground when you're stepping out, and that's pretty much it. But let's go ahead and take it for a drive and check out the headlights, and we'll take it down some dark roads so you guys have a good idea of the lighting. But the only thing it's lacking on the interior is just more ambient lighting. That's it. I don't know if I showed you these lights here on the steering wheel. So something I didn't show you guys was the reverse lights. And the reverse lights are actually on the bumper, because as you guys probably could tell on the tail lights it was just all red. But I like where they put those reverse lights, because it actually gives you more light on the road, so when you're backing up you can see a little bit better. But yeah, man, check out the color that these projectors put out. I'm like a light junkie. I used to buy a bunch of projectors and HIDs back in the day. Look at that color right there. And we would put spacers on the projectors to give you more of that like color on the cutoff. Just the little silly things that I did as a kid. Actually, even as an adult, I still would do it if the headlights haven't progressed so much. But yeah, great cutoff. And man, they are super wide. Like, I'm gonna turn the fog lights off for a second. But yeah, check out how bright these headlights are. They literally light up the entire road, side to side. I've mentioned with my GMC Sierra, the headlights are not that great, but on this one, they are super good. Come on, Toyota, build an HD truck for us. You guys do it right. Now these headlights are auto leveling too. Sometimes if you accelerate, they will actually like drop down so they don't blind oncoming traffic. And if you get the reflective style headlights, you can manually adjust them. I don't know why American truck builders don't do that. The Nissan Titan gives you something similar where you can manually adjust the headlights. So if you're towing a trailer and your headlights are like pointing to the sky, you can adjust them down. That's such a great like feature to have. And like I said, with these, you know, they're auto leveling, so you don't have to worry about blinding people. But let's go ahead and find some dark roads here, and we will check back in. Yeah, check that out. These are ridiculous. Now this is not with the fog lights. Let's see if you can tell if the fog lights turn on. Oh yeah, the fog lights. Oh yeah, the fog lights go all the way side to side. Here, I'm turning them off one more time. Yeah, they cover the black spots on the sides where you want them at. But yeah, these are just really good. My wife's Wagoneer has great headlights just like this, but I think these even are a little bit brighter than hers. Super nice. And this is just good, like especially if you drive a lot at night. I mean, I live out here in the country, and yeah, these fog lights, look at that. They go all the way out to the sides. But But yeah, we're gonna get a little bit darker and then I'll turn around. Let's see if you guys can see the high beams. You can't really even tell. It's not dark enough, so we'll keep driving. I mean, they go pretty far out too. I mean, the grass is a little tall over here. But yeah, it covers the entire ground. Like if you're on a 4-lane highway with like a median, these headlights would go all the way across into the other side of the grass. And this is important to me because you never know when I'll take a cross-country trip at 3 o'clock in the morning. And yeah, I need the best headlights because this is important. I mean, you want to be able to see everything. And with this one, you can definitely do that. This is something I don't understand why more manufacturers don't take time to really get great. Because on my Ram 3500, I had the limited and it had the projector style headlights and they weren't that great. They were just okay. But if you get the reflective style that came on the lower trim level, they were actually better on like the Laramies. Now with the Bighorn, they were optional, but with these, I mean, they're just way better. I mean, these are super bright. And I mean, I could see all across. A lot of people say you don't need to see this much, but when you see a deer all the way over here, that's a good feeling when you can start hitting your brakes before it runs across the road. So yeah, let's go ahead and head back. I will show you guys a few more things and then I'll end the video. So I want to just make sure you guys can really see just what I'm talking about. The lights are literally all over here. You see where the truck is? Look where the light is. That's what the fog light's on too. Yeah, that is nice. These are factory headlights and they go all the way across the highway here. You can see where the light is right there. And this is going to be your high beam. Not bad. Not bad at all. But I hope you guys liked the video. I definitely do like doing videos like this. This is like one of my favorite videos to do because whenever I get a truck like this, I always like to test out the headlights to see how good they are. But as you can see, these are on steroids compared to some of the other trucks out there. And if you did like the video, be sure to let me know in the comment section. I can start doing more of these when I do get trucks or SUVs or whatever I get. And stay tuned. We're gonna be doing some towing videos. You guys already see the little trailer next to me. And then behind me in the garage is my 28-foot race trailer.